Taio Cruz is in the building. How you feeling, man? Just off tour, you were saying, right?
This afternoon, man.
They work you hard, you know.
It's crazy.
It's DJ Swerve. Mr. Taio Cruz is in the building. We had to get you in, man, because, like, you know, you've been responsible for so many big records on the show, so many big records on Kiss, so it's great to finally have you in.
Hey, thank you, man.
And thanks for taking, like I say, you were touring this afternoon. You just come straight in, so I really appreciate that, man.
It's all good.
Let's just go back, because when I wanted to make you feel at home, so I always like to go back to the beginnings, although it probably wasn't the beginning for you, because a lot of artists kind of grind before they kind of break through, but we started with I Just Wanna Know.
Yeah.
How long was it before that single came out for you in like career terms for as like an R&B singer at the UK?
Like 5 years maybe before that. Like I was working and writing, so kind of just leaving school first, and then kind of started writing with different producers and writers and sending my tracks to people and kind of doing things like that before I kind of took the initiative to just release my own record.
And we had a question from one of the listeners, Sandra. Shout out to Sandra in Streatham. She wanted to know what made you want to be like an R&B singer or a singer. Was there a defining moment?
I always say that like you don't really choose music. Music chooses you. So it's like I couldn't really think of anything else that I wanted to do. So like I think it was my you know, when you're at school and you get like a careers advisor asking you what you should be, and I was just like, well, I can't really think of anything else I'd rather do than music, so I'm probably going to go to uni and do music, but then I didn't really want to read about music, I wanted to create it, so that's kind of what made me think, you know what, maybe I should just do music. Because
you write as well, don't you? So you've penned quite a few hits for like other people. What kind of big hits would we kind of know that you've written and you're kind of like getting those checks for, man?
Well, I guess the biggest thing that most people would know is I wrote a single for Will Young called Your Game.
Okay, yeah.
I have to say game. It was, you know, it was written by myself and Blair McKeegan, and we won Best British Song at the Brit Awards for that one, which is very cool.
That must have been amazing a moment, because that's like, you know, that kind of industry standard stamp.
Yeah.
You've arrived, man.
Yeah.
Another kind of big significant moment for you, which we got asked for the 495 wanted to know.
Yeah.
How did it feel the first time you heard your track on the radio, and can you remember where you were?
When did I hear the first time? I can't. I think I must. Yeah, it must have been in London. But the first time I was told about it, I was in Atlanta.
Right.
And my friends called me up and they
said,
do. Yeah. And they told me that they were actually. It's funny enough because you guys were playing it like crazy over here, but it was playing in LA as well.
Wow.
And someone, you know, my friend was like, "Oh, I'm on Suns, you know, wherever it is, Melrose or wherever," saying that like, you know, I'm hearing your song. I was like, and Kiss are playing it crazy right now, and I was just like, okay, so you know, I got a phone call from different people just telling me that it's all over the place. It was insane.
Wow, let's get into another one, right? I want to get another one of your tracks, so we've got a lot to get through.